live stream, and we the title is "There's No Rewind Button for Esau," because hey, this man got to go down, man. We got some videos keyed up how they all crying, Esau crying, acting like a bitch. But you know what? Can somebody get Hebrews 12 and 16? Start off with that. Because hey man, you not getting no repentance, man. It's just simple as that. You messed up, you sold the birthright, it's over with. You can't return time.
And before the birthright.
Yeah,
because you're the devil, man. Hey, this man is such a devil. Now he just left the WHO, right? The World Health Organization. This is trending. I get on Twitter, this is all I see. Mm-hmm. This man leaves the World Health Organization, and now like 6 different countries, if I'm not mistaken, is saying they have some form of cure of cancer. He leaves the World Health Organization, and cures are now popping up. All right? This man is not about a cure. He came with Western medicine, like the scriptures say, if you do anything good, grab that Sirach.
You do it unwillingly.
Grab that Sirach 14. There's a reason why Western medicine exists, and it's not for your health. All right? If that was true, then the shit that's banned in these other countries will be banned here in America. High fructose corn syrup wouldn't be so damn everywhere. Hey, Esau came with this lie, all right, to push his like Crisco and shit like that. Tell you, oh no, vegetable oil cholesterol is bad for you, but they don't tell you it's 2 forms of cholesterol. You got the good cholesterol, which you get from like eggs,
avocado,
butter. That shit's good for your balls, which means it's good for your life, okay? And then they got cholesterol, which some of that cholesterol is formed from cholesterol plaque trying to heal cuts in your blood vessels from the glass that's in the fucking salt. How they process the sand, the sand to get the salt. What you put fire in sand, it makes glass. So there's little glass particles in your fucking salt, and it cuts your blood vessels and your body repairs itself. Right. So now you're getting this bad cholesterol from this bullshit and all this other shit. And that was Esau's way to do that. Esau, just for a great example, McDonald's would still use beef fat to fry their fries instead of switching to this vegetable oil, man. All right.
Yeah.
But the jury's out there on that tallow shit, Lord knows. But hit that Sirach.
Sirach 14 and 7. It says, and if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness.
So we know why the Rockefellers funded the cancer foundation. They did and funded all these different medical books. When they found petroleum oil, all right, they found oil, they found petrol, they found a way, well, we can make a patent for healing, so-called healing. Put that in quotes. We can make a fucking patent, and now we can make more money. But to do this, we got to pay off the medical fields. We got to change the books. We got to control the narrative for these diseases like cancer. We got to control this, and that's what they did. All right, they paid their way to make sure doctors would leave the old ways and do this new shit. And now what comes with it? They just now taking mercury out of nigga. You know mercury is bad for you already. Why they just now taking mercury out of the fucking vaccines? Why this nigga with this damn robotic ass voice gotta tell you to take the mercury out the damn vaccines, man? The damn Kennedy. That nigga voice is annoying to me, man. That nigga sound like he texted type, man. Text the pump. All his words like a damn robot, man.
Yeah, they took all the natural cures that was part of medicine and took them out.
Yeah.
Now they overseas and shit.
Well, the scripture says, he that will not abhor them, there's medicines out of the earth, you know. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's a lot when you find out a lot of shit what they do is use the natural parts and add a bunch of additives.
Exactly.
Like when you look at Vicks Vapor Rub, the smell you get from the Vicks Vapor Rub a lot is eucalyptus.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you can just hit eucalyptus on your chest or get the eucalyptus leaf, get it steamed, whatever, all that shit. Menthol too. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mix them together.
Yeah. I got that.
There's no money. There's no money in
exactly.
Natural
cures.
Yeah, you can't.
A bitch.
Yeah,
There's no money in motherfucking telling people to heal yourself.
You're right. They want to keep you coming back.
You can grow it yourself. If you had an ailment, then you figured out what it was. You can start actually put that tree or whatever it is or that plant in the ground and be able to process it.
Well, let me bring this out real quick, Baba Kashan. This is Sirach 3. This is Sirach. No, is that Sirach 31? Yeah, Sirach 38. Yeah, Sirach 38 and 1. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which he had, for the uses which he may have of him. For the Lord hath created him. For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king.
And it's so cold because the Lord do put the spirit, like the brother from Apostle Ramlock.
Yeah.
He be knowing how to do like certain tinctures and certain things, bro.
The
Lord be having brothers that really be like get to the garlic, certain things and tell brothers about that. Like it's natural.
Because we're reading what we're reading, it says honor the physician.
Yeah.
But when we look at Esau Edom, what does he do? How many fucking holistic doctors has he just put to death? Like he literally had that's where I'm going. Dr. Sabi, but it wasn't just Dr. Sabi shit. It was that they labeled them all quacks, had them fucking locked up, bro. Yep. The Rothschilds. But I got a little bit more, right?
Hey, you want it?
Oh yeah.
That movie, The Fugitive, with Harrison Ford. That was all about. That's why they set him up.
Yeah. Because he was because they were trying to sell that fucking drug. Yeah. And that shit was killing people. And he was and they knocked them off over that shit. Them niggas are the real gangsters. But if I may finish this, Baba Kashad. It says the skill of the physician shall lift up his Salaki, let me read the second. It says for the for of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. See, the ruler, the scripture says, he that ruleth must be just. All right. In a just king, they're gonna honor the physicians, man. They're not gonna whack them and kill them and shit and label them you know. And then what do they do here in America, man? They don't give you free health care, man. Oh, but the tiny tops do. It says the skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. Yahweh have created medicines out of the earth. Because look, man, all these years we had Esau Edom telling us that you get HIV/AIDS, you're gonna die. Ain't no cure for it. But then
ain't died yet.
That nigga ain't dead yet.
If you get it.
And then does anybody know anybody that has died AIDS? Does anybody?
Die of AIDS,
you die of complications from it.
It fucks up your immune system.
Yeah, right. But really, I believe because when you look at it, Anthony Fauci, because we know him to be the juicy juice man. But when you go back in his history, he was the one promoting a particular drug that was for cancer, and it was killing the motherfuckers. And they just flipped that drug and they switched it to HIV/AIDS patients. And he basically promoted and he pushed that shit. Just like he pushed that juicy juice, which what motherfuckers died of, But I got a little bit more, brother. Let me just finish this out. It says the skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men shall be in admiration. Yahweh have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise shall not abhor them. And that proves that we have a fucking, it says, woe to the world when the king is a child, man. It proves that this motherfucker's a kid, man. He has no wisdom.
Yeah, he's just death. That's what he's all about. He's the merchant of death. Yeah. All right. He's the ruler of sin. What's the wages of sin? Death. So that's what he's meant to bring. He's not meant to bring life. All right, he put Rexoids in our fucking water, bro. Fluoride, that's a neurotoxin.
Not toothpaste.
What was they? I was just hearing this. They was talking about the motherfucker water. They talking about now that you can't drink certain tap water. They just was saying this on the radio now, the news and stuff. Now they talking about it. They usually don't even mention this on the news now, but now they mentioning this shit now that certain tap water you can't even drink out of.
Well, tap water used to be toothpaste brought into your house by copper. So it cleaned the water because copper is antimicrobial, all right, and I believe it's antibacterial as well.
Right.
But I know it's antimicrobial, all right. So it cleans your water. Now they got PVC, the water. Right. All right, PCP ain't sound right.
Hey, but it's drugs in the water though.
Yeah, they definitely have tested and they found drugs like Ritalin, shit that controls ADHD, shit that makes you docile. Yeah. They found this in your water, right? Yeah. So this man is death. This is what he meant to bring to the earth. This is what he was sent to do.
He's created.
But the great news is, like this title says, Esau came through the line button. See, he was loose for a season. Now the world is hating this man, finally.
Good.
All right? That you know that's Edomites that's posting this shit that I mentioned. Now they left the they left WHO, and now people are curing cancer, finding cures for cancer, potential cures for cancer, whatever. The world is onto your shit. That's why they in Italy protesting, man, going crazy. Them motherfuckers. That's a spirit I was like to post that because I sent the video to myself.
That's what they said it was in Italy. That's what they just said it on the radio about the water. Now they talking about you can't drink certain water because it's all messed up. They were just talking about that.
Well, look, but
hey, this man is the devil. This is why you're not getting no repentance because you the devil. You was created for a season just to be the devil and do your time. And now your time is up. And
he's
raised up to take peace from earth.
Donald Trump's daddy, Donald Trump's daddy, over in New York, was known for building low-income housing and this, that, and other. That's what Donald Trump actually inherited, was a low-income housing building, a conglomerate. That's what he was known for. That's what his daddy did. And in that low-income housing, they did use inferior shit like lead paint and all this other kind of shit.
Intentionally. Because that shit.
Because it was a project.
It was a project. Like I said, it was a science project. To see what a bunch of niggas gonna do. All right. And then lead paint, it actually drives you fucking insane.
Yeah. Between lead paint, and it wasn't copper pipes. It was motherfucking iron pipes that they knew was gonna rust out.
Right.
Copper piping, like Benji was saying, was actually good for you, but they didn't run copper piping through the fucking housing projects.
And the science is coming out about that lead paint.
Right.
That lead paint may not be as bad as people think it was. That lead paint kept radiation and radio frequencies down.
Right.
They still had lead paint. The Wi-Fi and all the shit they pumping into your house, the 5G, wouldn't work like that.
Affect you. Yeah.
Right. But the thing was like I said, when that shit started chipping and the kids started
nobody's eating paint.
But little kids,
that wasn't that.
No, little kids was a lot of little kids was
because I grew up with knowing motherfuckers that was doing that as kids.
Yeah, a lot of people had to get shots and shit.
You grew up on it.
I grew up with motherfuckers that was doing that shit in the projects down there on 37th and Federal.
Yeah, little kids because the paint was like sweet almost.
Like
chips and little kids put stuff in their mouth. Yeah, so that did kind of happen, brother. That was my era, and I remember the people going to the hospital and his parents always don't, I remember.
Yeah, Festos and all that shit, man.
Good job.
Yeah. There you got it.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:10. Here's the topic. It says, "Say not thou, what is the cause that the former days were better than these? For thou dost not inquire wisely concerning this."
Yeah, them good old days is bullshit. And motherfuckers talking about they want to turn back. You get these old motherfuckers that talking about they want to turn back and go back to a simpler time.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to go back to the simpler time that's actually per the scriptures. You want to go back to a simpler time where you could be fucking buck wild and shit and still get away with it.
It's just Jake natural.
Somebody.
They always do that.
Right.
And Jake grew around, he was like, man, the 60s was better. Remember the 60s back in the day?
Man, I remember.
Man, back in the days, used to get money back in
Right.
Jake just have that.
Jake just want to party and bullshit.
There you think.
All right, but Esau, he wants to go back to the good old days too, when he just could do and say what he want, and then he don't have to be accountable for it. That's what it really boils down to. Esau wants to go back to the good old days when but basically when there was no shameful spewing being upon his glory.
Take that down right there.
All right, it was no shameful spewing upon his glory. Now, because as we're well aware, in the 80s, in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, in the 60s, they bragged. They poked their chest out, boasted about their IQ. But look, the failing of America on its and somebody get that Habakkuk 2:16. But the failing of America's financial system, the failing of America of its political system,
right?
All right, of the failing of America with its medical system, with all these these things that they put in people that are killing them and making them more sick. All these things that are being done were done by pale males who had high IQs. See, nothing. America's failing had nothing to do with brown people. Absolutely zero to do with anything that black people did, so-called. Absolutely zero anything to do with what anybody so-called Hispanic or Native did. The failing of America is a failure of white males leading. And that is the brutal truth. Their own hatred, their own racism, their own stupidity and that goes to prove you that their whole IQ thing was all pseudoscience lies. Get that in 1 Timothy 2. It's all a lie.
I got that Habakkuk 2:16.
Get it, brother.
Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spirit shall be on thy glory.
You see, now they don't want little Timmy and little Bradford to learn about redlining.
That's it.
To learn about Jim Crow.
Manifest destiny.
They don't want them to know all that. All right. You know, they don't want them to know about these things. They want to put everything in PDF, so they can just omit with a push of the button whole chapters and redact the same way they redacted everything out of those JE files.
Hey, that goes back to like that movie Fahrenheit. 102 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, so you're gonna release a document with 3 million pages, and on every page is redactions and release and blocked out. The current president's name is all through there, and he's all out racist. Now he's trying to not even take accountability for the thing that he tweeted with Obama and his dude. I mean, right.
You said it right, dude.
Them being his monkeys.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That was pretty funny.
You know.
Absolutely.
And the point is that it's blatant, hateful, racist policy. And they're trying to, and they're trying to just as if it isn't. And people don't want to talk about the elephant in the room. These white people are all over the internet complaining about the system, mad as hell about pedophiles and devil worshippers and demons leading them and leading their country. Well, they're all white. That's the part that no one wants to talk about. It's white men leading you to destruction, man. They've led your great nation to utter destruction.
Yeah.
That wasn't done at the hands of brown men.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Whether they be Negroes, natives, Elamites, Ishmaelites, that was done by white males with so-called high IQs.
And they was really pushing it in the 60s. What were they calling it? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Yeah.
They're pushing all that shit.
Well, that's why the scripture says, "He that diggeth the pit shall fall therein." Because I remember you saying it before, Elder. Racism is getting expensive now.
Yeah.
They can't afford the shit no more, man. Hey, because look, my mom always said it, man. If you want to keep somebody in the hole, you got to stay down there with them and hold them down. See, that's where you fucking Edomites find yourself now. The same pit you dug for us, you're the new nigger now. You're treating me like a nigger.
Oh boy,
that nigga got tackled in the mall and shit.
Right.
Oh boy, the airport said that shit. Y'all treat me like a
nigger.
Matter of fact, let me find this player. Where's the white broad with the big titties at?
Where is she?
I'm about to play her in a minute. I know I got her in here somewhere. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Here it goes, but it's what she said. I give a damn about her and her big ass titties. All right, but it's what she says. Okay, because I actually plan on doing a lesson on this.
Over those titties.
Yeah, I don't know if I could discard those that easily.
Let me make sure it's turned up, and there we go. And that's not what I pushed at all. What the fuck?
Hi, good morning. I have my titties out today, so y'all will listen to what?
You gotta be quiet, Pops. You gotta listen to what she's saying.
I have my titties out today, so y'all will listen to what the fuck I have to say. Good morning. Did you know that the United States government has been keeping you stupid, poor, and divided for this exact moment right now? They have set it up so that when we do find out that our major corporations and government is run by a fucking group of pedophiles, we can't do anything because we are too poor to fucking fight. We are too stupid to fucking fight. And we are too... Let
me pause it right there. And all in her comments, all the white men are saying, you've probably just like BBC.
That is a solution.
But the point is, though, is that the issue is she's saying it without saying it. Yeah. Listen to what she says again about her government. And think about what I said. Outside the fact she said she got her titties out.
There's a lot being said.
Okay. It's a lot being said. It's a whole lot being said. Lock the fuck in.
Man.
Pick up on what she's saying. Because what did I say? This is a white male problem. Absolutely. She's saying it without saying it.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, listen to what the fuck I have to say. Good morning. Did you know that the United States government has been keeping you stupid, poor, and divided for this exact moment right now? They have set it up so that when we do find out that our major corporations and government is run by a fucking group of pedophiles, we can't do anything because we are too poor.
Who runs our government? Is it Hispanic men?
No.
Is it Native men?
No.
Is it Japanese men?
No.
Is it men from India? No. All right. Is it black men?
No.
All right. It's definitely white males. Okay.
To fucking fight. We are too stupid to fucking fight, and we are too divided to fucking fight. Do you know how well this has worked too, by the way? Immigrants are not your fucking enemy. People on Section 8 are not your enemy. People on food stamps are not your fucking enemy.
What you say? You said that they're finding out that racism is very expensive. All right. What's happening is somebody get that Job 27:15 too, and I am thoroughly enjoying watch the curses fall upon Esau and watching his kingdom demise, him destroy himself, and watching how his women is turning against him. All right, you gotta love it, man.
Others are not your fucking enemy. Homeless people are not your fucking enemy. The government is your fucking enemy. It's not.
And they will quickly tell you that this is a white man's world and a white man's government. Well, they used to anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because now that they're being called out on this thing, all of a sudden it's us and we. We need to stand together. And no, nigga. All right.
Get your man.
And how many? And even even nigga one was making videos telling you, don't you take your brown ass out in them streets. That ain't your problem. That's a white people's problem.
That was saying.
Okay. But get it real quick before I let her finish.
This is Job.
Go ahead.
Job 27:15. Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep.
And his widows is not weeping for him. As a matter of fact, they're ashamed of who they are. They're ashamed of being even associated with them. A lot of them. All right. And they're seeing that their men are just a bunch of low testosterone, bad energy, demonic. You gave birth to these niggas.
Right.
All right. These are your men that you supported.
The pedophilia.
All right. Because guess what? You Edomite hoes, yeah, y'all gonna get used, and you're gonna get used for what you worth. But at the end of the day, when it comes time for Esau, after their 1,000 years of punishment is up, you going right to them pits with them. You going right to them fire pits with them, man.
It's your neighbor. If you voted for Trump, bitch, I don't even give a fuck. I understand you thought you were doing the right thing, but now it is undeniable that man is a pedophile. You can't even tell me he's not because we have the literal physical proof right in front of our face. And if that's not enough to fucking tell you that maybe you shouldn't have fucking voted for him, then I don't know what to fucking tell you, okay? I forgive you. We understand people make mistakes. You thought you were doing the right fucking thing. It doesn't matter. Come on, we're fighting power. It's us against them. It's not fucking red versus blue. It's not left versus right. It's rich versus fucking poor. It's pedophile, baby-eating monsters versus everyone else. What are you doing? Look, this is what y'all need to do, right? You need to find a local protest organization. I'm going to put a link in my bio with some fucking resources for your local communities. Go into your local communities and help the fuck out. Go to your local protests and show the fuck up. It's not going to change if we don't change it. It's not going to change if we don't change it.
So
Okay?
and so that goes to show you the silliness of a woman at the same time, because we just gonna march our way with signs because we're mad,
Right.
and shit gonna change.
Yeah, well, she don't understand that it's not what she said versus this versus that. No, it's good versus evil.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, the Most High God has given just time to evil, and evil has to run its course. That's it.
And we're at the time now where that evil is being exposed.
It's running out.
And it's so painful and uncomfortable to Edomites. I have people, I deal with Edomites on a daily basis, and you just see the look on their faces. And I had one telling me, I feel so bad. All right. I got this one older woman that I train, and she's like ashamed every day of what she sees her people doing. You know, and I find it entertaining.
Right.
And I try to make it sound like I care and that it matters to me when I don't.
Right.
I'm actually enjoying you sitting up here crying these crocodile tears about and apologizing for the sins of because your forefathers won't apologize for it.
Yeah. And again, it's all prophecy.
It's all prophecy.
All these things, it's just prophecy. And just like this woman said, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. No, you can't do a damn thing, but allow the time that the Heavenly Father has given to the evil to exhaust itself, man.
Because you can't take this man. Could you pull that brother Bob shot? You can't take this man out of power.
Right.
All right. The Lord is going to take him out of power.
That's it. That's the Yahweh Shai is the only answer. Prophecy is the only answer.
He got some right here.
No, yeah, because shit, like I said, evil runs its course because it's prophecy. For a time period, the Lord wanted to go on.
That's it.
So this is Sirach 41:7 said the children will complain of ungodly.
That's the spirit, brother. I was just about to call for that.
Start at 1.
No, start up one.
Oh, start 1. Okay, verse 6. The inheritance of sinners, children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach.
Yeah, now prosperity is having a perpetual reproach. I just watched a woman who, what did she say she lives? Was it in California, Arizona? Anyway, they had all this and they had all that now, and she was a personal trainer. Her and her husband were both in the fitness, and they had a gym, and they had this, and now they're living in a bus.
Yay!
Beautiful.
And then they like to say,
They had to downsize to they live in a bus and drive around now.
Perfect.
All right. But because their prosperity is going away.
That's it.
All right.
I got a precept.
But he's still reading, brother. When he's done.
I know. This verse 7. The children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be reproached for his sake.
Right, so Esau don't actually care. This white guilt is not real. That's why Job said, they hide under their tongue.
Yeah.
Right.
The thing is, the mirror has been put in their face.
That's it.
Now they got to deal with the reality of that, just like Cain.
Yeah.
All right, Cain didn't care that he killed his brother, but when he got hit with that punishment, it's just too much for me to bear.
Right.
That's Esau. These motherfuckers just mad because they got to face reality that they come from a wicked line. They don't want to be looked at like that.
Because they, and how many times have you heard me say that they use that media to prop themselves up as what's good and what's clean and what's pure in the world. All right? No matter what the white male will commit, or even a white woman in some cases, will commit one of the most heinous crimes against children and against people, and then the media will immediately go out and find something on Pedro or Tyrone and put that up and just ignore this mass shooting, this mass murdering of children, and they'll just keep putting Tyrone's face in the new R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, right? Whatever.
You remember that one Edomite that went and shot up? I think it was a mosque or church in Australia.
Yeah.
And they put his image up. How did this sweet angel?
Yeah,
do this? How did he turn
that was in. I think that was in Sweden. I think it was in wherever he was. I think he was from Sweden, or he was in Sweden, and he went and killed all these damn people. All these like people from Sri Lanka or something like that in a mosque. Yeah, I remember that. And then they went and found his third grade picture.
Yeah.
And how did this angel that
Jake get a mug shot with tattoos all on his face? Look at this nigger.
Had death angel like that.
Or Jake will be the victim of this horrible shooting, and they'll go find his police record or some shit he did when he was 13. All right. oh, he was 15 or 16 years old, and they'll put that shit up. Well, you know, as if it's an excuse. Well, it's okay that he died because, you know, he had a record. He stole something.
He was a nigger.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, El, do you remember that movie Dark Angel? That nigga said, "I come in peace." The nigga had the gun because they said the nigga's an angel. Oh, how could this angel? That's the angel he was.
Right.
He was the nigga with the I come in peace gun and
But
shit.
it's like the bitch that committed adultery. She get caught with the rod in her mouth, and now she's all mad and stuff that you caught her. Oh, why you catch? Basically, why you catch me? Why
are you home?
Why are you upset?
Why are you home right now?
Mad?
Yeah.
Fuck you mean why I'm mad? Bitch, you in my bed that I paid for.
Exactly.
You in my house.
He a goddamn what did you do for a Planet Bar?
That was a movie.
Klondike Bar.
That was a movie I remember seeing as a kid, and it was called The Portrait of Dorian Gray, right? And Dorian Gray was an Edomite that had wished that his picture that was painted of him, he was young and looked good, and he hoped that all his sin and debauchery and everything else would be on the paint while he remained young looking, and the paint would stay covered and covered and covered, and years later, when they finally pulled the veil off that motherfucker, that picture was ugly. Esau was looking at that picture now. He's like, oh, I was ugly.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, bro. Can I back you up real quick? This is Psalm 75:3. The earth and all the inhabitants thereof are dissolved. I bear up the pillars of it, Salah. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked lift not up thy horn. It says, and to the wicked lift not up thy horn. Lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But Yahweh is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. So
guess what? The next one ain't gonna go down until the Lord put him down.
Right.
And all the people that's complaining in that particular kingdom or society or empire or whatever, you got to deal with it until the Heavenly Father. It says it's the Most High that puts him down, not the particular nation. You know what I'm saying? It's the Most High that puts a nation down. It's the Most High that puts a nation into power. You know, so this is all the will of the Heavenly Father.
Prove that. How come I ain't did nothing yet?
Exactly.
Right. Because the Lord wants him to be in power right now.
And shit you can do. And what the scripture says, I even know what Satan's seat is. Who do you think put him in that seat?
Yeah,
I got a little bit more
about that for the longest. We got to figure out a way to do this and that.
Yeah,
you ain't did.
The nigga ain't found shit. They ain't found a karate move, a motherfucking a breakdown, none of that. Because you can't do shit because the Lord has ordained that dude.
And that's the issue that this lady had. What she don't understand is what all that's going to do is everybody's seeing that's just going to help speed up. Eventually, these American white males who've been demasculated through the food and shit are going to get mad enough to where they're actually going to have their civil war. That's what this is going to push for, especially when they come after the Second Amendment, right? Because they're practically have destroyed the first. The second is next. That's the one they really want. Right? They want that one more than anything else. And finally, you know, because all I watch is videos all day on Instagram and on YouTube where I see white people actually complaining about the chemtrails. They're complaining about the food. They're complaining about the low testosterone. They're complaining about being sick. And I'm like, welcome to the party. Jake been trying to tell you this, and the men of the Lord has been telling you this for 2 decades on the internet now. And nobody was paying everything that's going on. We've been warned from our apostles and elders on down. We've been warning you of these things for 2 decades on the internet, man.
We're a bunch of crazy ass.
All right, but that's some BHI, you know, all the other bullshit and everything, you know, and everything that we're saying is coming to pass. So what that girl was complaining about is just leading up to 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Cause somebody get it. What you got, brother?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19. I'll start at 11. It says, surely the princes of Zoan are fools. The counsel of the wise counselors of Pharaoh is become brutish. How say ye unto Pharaoh, I am the son of the wise, the son of the ancient kings? It says, where are they? Where are their wise men? Let them tell thee now.
It's like you go back to civilization, and really they think is humanity became at its peak or started to hit its peak with Alexander the Great. That was a takeoff of humanity.
Right.
And that's why I said that. Where's your wise men? Where's all you? This ain't you ancient wise people.
Right.
Why did these societies fail?
Right.
And I ended up looking up that last shit after the little brief thing we had earlier.
Right.
They saying Rome. It's a thing that said Rome fell because of lead poisoning.
Damn.
So that's why it went all crazy and shit. No, nobody. I mean, it's because the Lord took him down.
Right.
But Esau was stupid. He's wise because the Lord gave him wisdom enough. A lot so he can build his kingdom up and do this.
The Lord
takes it away.
The Lord gave him the secrets of weaponry and combat, superior. And it wasn't that he was even skillful. It was just hard for people to fight against steel when you don't have steel.
Yeah.
Right.
It's hard for people to fight against iron when they didn't have iron. The Esau was just better equipped. It's just like a man that goes out there and fights who's got way more fighting skill, but you have superior weaponry to his. Right. Your weapons can pierce through his shields.
Yeah,
he's wearing armor, and you're bare skinned.
And Esau was so don't give a fuck about his own. He will keep sending reinforcements. He don't care how many. As long as he eventually get you, he don't care if his numbers drop down to 3. Well, his wife and his daughter, he gonna repopulate with.
Esau has always had the long shanks.
The long shanks. We'll hit some of this.
Right. Yeah. He would call forth his archers. Yeah. And his captains are looking at him like, our men are down there too.
Yeah. Hey, like Thanos.
Right.
Rain fire.
Yeah.
My Lord, how men.
Just do it. Come back up.
Absolutely.
This is Daniel.
Oh,
it's lucky.
This is I'm gonna get Isaiah 19 and 11. I'm getting an NLT, so like you're saying. It says, "What fools are the officials of Zoan? Their best counsel to the king of Egypt is stupid and wrong."
Stupid and wrong.
Stupid.
It's stupid.
I did it for you.
Will they still boast to Pharaoh of their wisdom? Will they dare brag about all their wise ancestors?
Biff.
And that Biff. And that goes into that young lady with the titties complaining. No, you're on. This is a white problem. This is a white problem. Y'all did all this shit, and the world is coming to find out that you're paying all this taxes to a bunch of pedophiles.
Yeah.
All right. You're being completely disenfranchised. They're killing your jobs.
Yeah.
They're killing your economy. They're devaluating your dollar.
And the day is who?
White men. They did this shit. Niggas ain't got nothing to do with this. So no matter how hard you try to point the finger at us, that's really just a diversion tactic that they gave your stupid ass to keep the heat off them, which then it doubles down on your stupidity.
And they're starting to see this it's like St. Benji said, the mirror's being held up.
Yeah, right. Dorian Gray.
They keep saying, you niggas and you spicks, you damn coolies, and and every time they say that, they see their face in the mirror.
Yeah.
It's like,
damn. Yeah, and they didn't mind America being the hammer as long as they thought they were the one wielding.
And see, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Yeah. I did a lesson where, and I talked about how democracy is working perfectly. All right. The falling of America, and what the problem is with you Edomites here in America is that your system isn't failing you.
Yeah.
Your system is working perfectly. The problem is that what America's went and did to all the other nations of the world and destroy their economies and beat their people down and make them live under suggestion where they oppression where they couldn't say this and say that and you got to follow my rules. Is being turned inward now on its own.
Yeah, that's right.
See, your democracy is working perfectly.
Perfect.
Democracy grenade on yourself now.
That's right.
That's it.
All right. What had happened is it's turned internally toward you now. And by who? Your white leadership.
That's it.
What Don Lemon is the most honest and truthful thing he ever said is when 2 years ago when he came on national news and said maybe it's time that we need to examine white men because it seems that they're the problem. Every time and they've hated him ever since. Because prior to that, they loved his Moaz.
Yep.
You're right. His broke, twisted rich self. He was in there. But as soon as he said that,
he told.
They've been waiting for the opportunity to get at him and destroy him. And now
Yeah.
Because I still ain't heard nothing about his release.
Right.
Yeah. This is to back up your point. One of your points you made. This is Daniel 7:7. After this, I saw in the night vision, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly.
And who rules in that fourth beast?
Esau.
Wow. The Esau Edom.
Yeah. Yeah, that shows you in the statue. Even when you pull up the statue of Daniel, it'll tell you these European powers and stuff, right? It says, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and break in pieces. It had great iron teeth. This is to back up your point, man. You know, say, what you going? Yeah, what you gonna do? You know, with a motherfucker with iron, man. It says, it says, and it had great iron teeth, and it devoured and break in pieces and stamped the residue of residue with the feet of it.
Right, you got a war club and a loincloth.
Mm-hmm.
This guy has a shield, a sword, the metal things on his shin.
Right.
All right, he got shin guards on. He got forearm guards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
a helmet.
You got a war club and a loincloth.
Right.
Yeah.
And you gotta go fight this dude with a shield and a sword, with all right, a helmet on, and he's got
and he on a horse.
The forearm guards, the shin guards.
He got the Hibernian.
So and it's not, and so the truth of the matter is, the guy with the club and the loincloth is a far superior warrior.
Right.
Far superior. Right. Stronger, faster, and all that. but he gotta get through all this weaponry to beat this man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And that's all it is has been with Esau.
Yeah.
His gift was the sword.
Yeah.
The earth was given into him.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Because when Esau meets a force that's equal to him, he diverts and goes another direction.
Yeah.
All right? He ain't trying to fight some dude.
Not head up.
Right. Exactly.
He ain't trying to
He'll try to subvert you.
Yeah.
It says, though he crouch himself and be humble, beware of him.
No, he'll do the communist thing.
Oh, man,
yeah.
Stab a nigga while he's tied up.
Yeah. Give him a fucking dull sword.
Put some armor over his wound.
Yeah.
They did that in the
Gladiator.
And not in Gladiator. No, I'm talking about. You said give him a dull
sword.
That was in
it was a documentary. It was a movie, but it was a documentary.
The Spartacus.
Oh, Spartacus.
There was a scene when Ananias and the undefeated Gaul.
Yeah.
What was it? Quixus.
Yeah.
All right.
Quixus, yeah.
They caught them. They were in the rebellion, and they brought them back, and they were both former champions of the arena, and they brought them in to face execution, and so they brought them out, these two, to fight against a whole slew of gladiators, and they didn't give them no shield, and they gave them dull swords.
Mm-hmm.
Their swords had no edge on them. Everybody, so they had to fight all these gladiators who had shields and armor and sharp swords, and all they had was dull. They had swords, but they had no edge on them.
That's a metal club.
All right,
man.
But it was fucking Quixus though.
Yeah.
But anyway, but that's the point though. And even the mighty Quixus, how long are you gonna last fighting against all these men that's armored, that's covered?
Yeah.
And so Esau has always, and then he did the same, and he took that same philosophy and he did it with education. He took that same philosophy and he used it in business. He used that same philosophy and he used it in housing, where he was able to elevate himself and make sure that you always stayed 10 steps behind him. It's 10 steps below him. And now, and with all that effort for him to stay ahead of you, he's down there with you, and they're complaining. It's like, why the fuck? Oh, so you down here with us now?
I said all these traps, nigga. And now you forgot where you put that one, nigga.
Right.
Got this.
And now we're experts at the ducking the traps.
Right.
And we running through the same thing, and they getting caught in all the traps.
That's it.
That's what's happening.
Yeah. It's not fun when the rabbit has a gun. I got one more line, if I may.
That child support is falling on them.
It's fucking Esau up.
The alimony is
the credit system.
They getting divorced like crazy. They women is leaving them. They getting Tyrone in the house. All of that shit is happening now to you because you were being the devil, man. So good riddance. Be happy. Enjoy what you created.
I like the way you die, boy. Let me read this last. Let me read this last line, Baba Gashar.
Great line from a great movie.
And it was a diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. Now, okay, all right. So, hey, look, man, this beast, it had iron teeth, man, and it's been crushing these people. That's why the prayer in Psalms is break their teeth. Well, I believe that's in Psalms.
Yeah.
It says break the teeth break the teeth of the young lions, because mainly that's the military, all right, that's the weaponry mainly. But like the elders going into, this motherfucker has weaponized everything. He has weaponized this entire society that you see is one big fucking trap. It's a pit. It is. It's why it's
he's weaponized marriage.
Yes, he's weaponized marriage.
All right.
Everything.
He makes because Esau, he makes the wedding industry was a booming industry. Now it's failing.
Yeah.
But what what was always booming was the divorce side of that.
Yeah.
And now that side is even greater now.
Yeah.
All right, because Esau already knows that he's gonna make wedding planning used to be a big thing. There's a lot of women that was involved in that. Oh, I plan weddings and so you plan the destruction of men.
Right.
All right. Yeah. And so they have the wedding plannings, and then they make the states makes money marrying you, and they make even more money
when you're divorced
off your divorce, which they already know the statistics. Well, how many people we got married today? Well, 500, sir. We got 5 people on record that they got married today. They already know that how many out of that 100 are going to be back here, and they can almost take it to certain percent is going to last 1 year. Some are going to last 5, but they already know how long it's going to be before they get their return on it.
But they say 80% of marriages end in divorce now, at least.
And they're usually initiated by the woman.
Yeah.
Cardi B we were talking about her earlier. She left her husband, all right, for cheating on her, so-called.
Ain't got with a nigga that got 4 babies.
To go be with a dude where she the side bitch now.
Right.
All right. So right. So it's like, wait a minute, and you pregnant again?
By him.
All right. So you left your husband for cheating
to be a whore,
to go be this nigga. Chick. But like Capo said, she went from getting that weed head dick to that athletic dick, and that's a big difference. All those smoking niggas, man, they ain't got no go in them, man.
That's why
and you get one of them athletic dudes, man.
They gotta train and work out.
Right. That's I understand.
That's why the law, statutes, and commandments gotta be set up, because bitches can do that shit with no consequence.
Well, and actually get rewarded for it.
What was that? The Lord had that counsel. They said, no, if you
Such cane.
No.
Oh.
What's that counsel the man had? He said, if we all fuck up and let this shit rat.
With Vashti.
Yeah, Vashti.
What Esau has done is he's allowed Vashti this motherfucker run rampant. Yeah. And now everybody getting disrespected.
Yeah. But
your bitch, his bitch, everybody bitch is just motherfucker running rampant because the bitch feel like she can do whatever she want to do.
So
but see, going back,
because she gets rewarded in this society.
Exactly.
But Cardi B is losing because she got to pay Offset.
Man, fuck that.
She got to pay. But I'm just saying, she got to pay Offset because she make more money than him.
It's fair.
Because she got pregnant while they were married.
Yeah, that too. So now. It really backfired on her.
It backfired on her.
And I hope she's pregnant with a nigga that's doing his own thing. Like,
he better leave her ass too.
He already doing his own thing. Stephon Diggs already made it clear. This not his bitch. It's his bitch he fucking. And she accepted that. Right. She accepted him fucking other bitches, but then accept this man fucking other bitches. Whatever you deal with, bitch, is gonna fuck other bitches. That's just nature.
Yeah.
Men of fame and men that's perceived to have fortune gonna always have motherfucking bitches.
No, Salakia. Men are going to always have other bitches.
Exactly.
Unless you get some simp weak nigga. Okay. All right. Every man is want other bitches. Man.
Yeah. Right. True that.
That's how we're designed.
You reach a certain age and you kind of cool. You cool with the one. Let that one bitch pull up. You know what? I feel a little extra today.
Yeah. I got more love to give.
Ain't no pussy better than new pussy.
Pork shit, hot wings, chicken wings too. Hot wings too.
Go ahead.
This is Sirach 19 and verse 20.
While you finding the verse, you bitches better get there in your head too, man. Yeah. Isaiah 4 won't happen on this side. I'm talking to you bitches that listen to the videos, man. Yeah, I called you a bitch. Our Lord called a believer a dog. Are you better than her? Now you got to check your pride. Am I wrong? Or you being prideful?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Isaiah 4 happened on this side. Get it through your head. Like the ultimate concept. If a bitch really the truth, all right, go get your man another woman.
Man, talk about it.
This is Sirach.
The apostle Ben said that a long time ago, man.
Yes.
Hey, if your woman is really in the truth, she's supposed to go out there and get you another motherfucking woman.
She ain't supposed to.
Hey, ain't we doing that? Don't we do that for the Lord? Because we believe in the Lord, go out and get other believers. Read.
Well, go ahead, man.
Read. This is Matthew 22. And 8. Then saith he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw that there was a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he saith unto him, Friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? He was speechless. Then saith the king to his servants, Bind him hand and foot and take him away and cast him into outer darkness. There should be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called.
Hey, guess what? The wedding garment talking about the truth, man. You can't be an Israelite and be talking about some everybody could be saved. Did you hear the elder talking about what Esau have done? You still trying to say this nigga? The Lord is clearly making a difference. Saying,
matter of fact,
I'm gonna fuck this nigga up.
I got some Ezekiel I've been wanting to read about this, the watching of the collapse of Esau Edom, because the Lord returns. It's like you said, and that woman. It's like we need to organize. We need bitch, shut up. You got to let it play out and wait on the Lord. And it's actually happening. Little to Sheba, it's happening right before her face. But what does she know? She just got her titties out to get everybody's attention, and it definitely worked because her video got a lot of hits. Right?
I'll buy that for $1.
All right, but this is Ezekiel 35:1. It says, Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. All right. So our face is against Esau Edom, who's currently his shameful spirit upon his glory. All right. He's the reason of the fall of America. All right. America's fallen because of Esau, not because of anybody else.
That's right.
Okay.
Stop hitting yourself.
And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. And I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and in the time that their iniquity had an end. And we all know the history. All right, after slavery, it got even worse for us in Babylon.
Right.
All right, because we didn't have, and then they got mad because Jake was prospering with all their high IQs. Jake was able to build up over 200 communities within their captivity and was outdoing the best of the middle class white people. And what did white people do? They burned them all down and then created ghettos shortly thereafter. All right,
towns and all that shit.
Yep.
But they had such high IQs. All right. It says, Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. And then, and how many people saw that Edomite get his ass whooped yesterday by all the miscreants?
Oh, I see that.
Yeah. Some MAGA agent, or was it today? Either way, it was some MAGA agent jumped out the car and attacked some miscreant chick. Yeah. And then all the kids, they flopped his ass. They put the boots on him. Man, they was.
I didn't see that.
They was beating shit out of him. They rained boots on him, rained fists on him. How did they say the word? We gonna rain on you. They rained on that nigga.
Rained on them.
It was bing. It was just raining fists and feet on him, man. That nigga called Pumas. He called Nikes, he called Timberlands, he called New Balance, Pumas, Air Jordans. He got the flops put on his ass. Then he got arrested and taken to jail. But they probably took him to the hospital for medical attention first.
A brand name stomp out, huh?
Pretty much, man. But it says, therefore, thus saith Salakia, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So a lot of Edomites are getting ready to leak blood, man. A lot of them. All right. You know, in this current situation of Jacob's trouble is only going to increase. But what you people need to understand out there is that Jacob's trouble is everybody's trouble. Edom's included. In the scriptures, somebody can grab it how Judah gonna be on their ass like white on rice, like you're doing. Just go ahead and get it, brother. But it says, thus I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and shall cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and thy hills, so his big countries and his small countries, Edomites gonna be getting put to death, man, worldwide. And in thy valleys and in all of thy rivers shall they fall that are slain of the sword, and I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord power. So I am Yahweh. So the issue that we have with the young big titty Edomite looking woman is that what she doesn't understand, she wants to save and rebuild America. Right? She wants things to go back to where it used to be, so she can continue to make videos with her titties out.
Exactly.
Because in the world to come, she ain't gonna be able to do that.
Exactly.
Because them big ass titties gonna belong to some man. All right. I believe I heard a brother claim, but in those, they won't be hers to just show the world anymore.
Right.
All right. She won't be able to do that, and so women want to be able to remain. To jump from rod to rod, they want to be able to stay on the carousel. All right, they want to be able to ride that carousel and jump from one horse to the next one.
Join the carousel.
Right, that's what they want. They don't want to, and then not be responsible for it. What you got?
I got your Micah 5.
Okay, come.
How they want things to go back, like that guy in the video said. I want things to go back. I want things. I thought things was healthy. When the leaders, I thought they was smart men in the water. But I thought the water was clean. All that stuff.
Oh yeah, that was a great video. Somebody watched it.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah. So here, right here, ain't no rewind button for you, Esau. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go, every one of them, to his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto the heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky.
Matter of fact, I gotta play that now that you mentioned it, brother, because he said a lot.
Right.
That's why I put that video in there. He said a lot. He said that he didn't realize that his government was led by demonic people and forces.
Right.
And who are what? White people, white men.
He wanted to go back when he was ignorant of the thing
right
going on.
Like the Matrix.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking about that. The dude said this meat.
It was this one.
It tell me. He said my mind tell me it's good or whatever. But I know it's fake. Basically, you just want to be a fake ass nigga.
You want to go back into the dark,
right? Ignorance bliss.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah,
I got that Micah 5 for you.
Go ahead.
It's cool if I start at 5.
Go ahead. Oh, shit.
It's Micah 5 and 5.
Go get that to Mr. Big.
And this man shall be the peace when the Assyrian shall come into our land, and when he shall tread in our places. Then shall we raise against him 7 shepherds and 8 principal men, man. And those represent the prophets, because the Lord's gonna give us spiritual power, man. And the scriptures talk about it says by fire, it says shall come out of their mouths. It says by this manner shall they be killed, man. So that's gonna be a part of the standard, man. Of course, the Lord gonna have the angels protect us. Michael, the archangel's gonna lift up. The Lord's gonna lift the standard. Michael, the archangel. We're gonna get protected when the enemy coming like a flood, right?
Right.
It says, and they shall waste the land of the Assyrians, and the sword, and the land of Nimrod, and the entrances thereof. Thus shall he deliver us from the Assyrian, when he cometh into our land, and when he treadeth within our borders.
Hey, so no matter what, bro, we're gonna be delivered.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're gonna be delivered, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Lord
delivered.
is definitely gonna destroy his place. That's what we're telling you.
Yeah, we're gonna be defended too.
Hey, it might happen. This might. The Lord is telling you, I'm going to fuck this bitch up.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Repent or die.
Yeah.
That's it.
and the remnant of Jacob says, right.
Shall be.
And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass that tarrieth not for man, nor waited for the sons of men.
So guess what?
I believe that was a part.
It's only going to be a few saved, man. That's what the Lord is saying.
I'll read it again. This is I'm gonna read this part again for you, Elder. This is Micah 5:7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass that tarrieth not for man, nor waited for the sons of men. You know, hey, so look, man, the Lord's gonna put a spirit on Jake, period. All right, to rebel and fight back. Oh, even Gad, it says what Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. We're coming to that last, man. All right, and the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles, in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest. And because Jake got a saying in the world, man, I'm just talking about the low level niggas. Y'all ain't built like that. That's how niggas will say that. Niggas, you're not built like that. Well, that's kind of true. These Americans have been pampered, man. They've been living what that nigga said Frank White. He said, you guys been getting fat since I was in jail. He said you guys been eating pretty good.
We were starving.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He said, he said, right? Hey, man, this is what it says, Capernaum, that of the exalted to the heavens shall be brought down to hell. They that live delicately embrace dunghills. See, that's where you're going, man. And you're not ready for that. You're not built for that. At least Jake, at least we can say this about Jake. Jake been down at the bottom. All right. You're just about to meet it, and you fucking Edomites, you're just getting a little taste of these curses, and you're fucking wilding out, man.
Hey, what that movie say? He said, "You just adopted it."
Yeah,
I
was born in it.
Yeah, welcome to the
molded by it.
Welcome to the Negro League, Esau. It's your turn. Hey, you getting the all Madden experience.
Elder gonna play a video.
I got one more line.
I'm trying to find it anyway.
I got one more line, brothers. It says, and the remnant of Jacob shall be amongst the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver.
And that's really the elect.
That's really the elect, yeah.
Now, Jake gonna do what they do. They're gonna be taken out the way. But the elect is really gonna fuck you up, man.
Yeah, that's right.
All right,
they get their shot.
The America ends in thermonuclear destruction.
Mm-hmm.
All right, when 2020 happened and the fucking lockdowns and all this shit, hey, brothers did multiple videos telling you that these plagues would not, because the scripture said, somebody read that 2 Corinthians 16.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple brothers did videos on it because the prophecies say so. These prophecies, these plagues are not going to return back. It's going to increase to that final plague comes those nukes, and it's only a matter of time before that happens, man. Now Esau's being exposed more and more. All right, and nothing is happening, which proves the scriptures. Mm-hmm. The rich man doeth wrong. Nothing has happened for all this shit Esau's been doing, man.
Exactly.
All right, you got the files, the proof, emails. Hey, look, somebody took all the emails and made a website, a link where you can go through like you going through the actual emails, like you going through an email inbox and outbox shit. Yeah. So they set it up so you can go through it and look at it, each subject and shit. Yeah. So all this shit is coming out. Motherfuckers saying, "Oh, the conspiracy theorist is right." Motherfuckers been saying 10 years ago, Pizzagate. Now it's coming. Hot dog is a boy. Nigga, we been said that, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Take your tinfoil hat off. Now look at you, bitch. We was right.
Yeah. What's happened in America is that when it comes to these wealthy, rich, billionaire, demonic white leaders that have caused the downfall and the shame to come upon their nation, their own nation.
What it say? Shame will swim upon their glory.
What's coming out is that the only true conspiracies in America are the conspiracies to keep the truth from coming out.
Exactly.
That's the only true conspiracies. Them conspiring to prevent the PDF files from coming out, to protect the names of all these wealthy billionaires who do demonic sacrifices on children and rape rituals on young girls and young boys. That's what it comes, and the stealing of the resources and them all being controlled by that one country where they wear the little hats.
Yep.
And that's what the conspiracy is, to hide that. And an average white American, all right, is waking up to that fact. Even niggas are waking up to that fact.
Yeah.
And the Hebrews, basically, these are the things that the Hebrews that you've talked so much shit to and against over the years have been telling you, like you said, St. Benji, we've been telling you this stuff.
Yep.
All right?
You got that, Mighty Woo?
Yep, this is 2nd Ezra 16 and 16.
Oh, start up. Start at 1 real quick.
Okay, 2nd Ezra 16 and 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with clothes.
Right, because of course Babylon, America, all right, this place is gonna be looked off the map. But then you got the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which is the so-called Middle East, which is really Western Asia. All right, that shit is gonna be. Hey, the Lord is gonna make an appearance and interrupt their war over there and hit them with that fire, man. So woe unto you, right? Go ahead.
Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
You going down, man.
Yeah.
And this is the start of it. I don't know how true this is, but I forget. I don't remember the guy's name, whatever. But they talking about so much the debt that Japan bought, they finna send that shit back. And it's an investor.
That's why they've been playing with gold and silver the way they have, because of what you just said.
Yep.
Right. And so the silver keep going up and down, you know, and it's staying pretty high, but it still is jumping up and down because they're playing with it. All right. But
and Trump did a live, and he announced he's about to sign a crypto market structure bill.
So there goes your digital thing, and we keep telling this year is more than likely the year.
Oh, it will.
All right, this is the year, man, and they're not building all, you know, all those concentration camps, man, all those warehouses. We know that ICE is full of IDF and Nazis, and they're and the IDF and the Nazis are working together. So you know, so that also shines a light on the lie that's been told in the past. Is, you know, because the Azov battalion and the support that they got from Israel, and now there's an ICE headquarters in the land of Israel. Why would there be a ICE headquarters in Israel? And now it is coming out too that, you know, the ICE is full of IDF, and we know what their real targets are, us.
Yeah.
So they can ready to turn against the American people. And they're gonna, and the family of the word is near. But I'd like to play this, make maybe 4 or 5 minutes of this video that we've been kind of brothers been mentioning.
I cannot be the only one that feels like everyone around you is sleepwalking. The life we thought we had, it's gone. What you've been planning for and saving for and working for.
We're at a crossroads, you guys. Like, we're at like one of the biggest crossroads that humanity has ever experienced.
My time, my energy, my labor is clearly being used for what? To build and maintain and operate what kind of nation?
Man, I've gotten to the point where I can't talk to any of my friends anymore. I can barely even speak to my own family.
I miss the days when I didn't know all this shit.
That's that part.
Who's done with the script? We can feel it's coming to a finale.
Well, we're really living in interesting times. It seems like every single day something else happens, something else comes out, and more people wake up to the reality of this world that we live in and everything that has been going on behind the scenes. I think it's good that people are waking up. I feel, you know, bad for them, because I remember the feeling when you first start seeing and realizing different things, and it's very heavy. But a lot of people are going through that now. In fact, everybody seems to be posting about it because it's just spreading. It's the new thing. People literally waking up and realizing.
The problem with and I agree with Apostle Tahar, because he mentioned me in this broad, because I use it a lot for teaching purposes, and I believe this chick is married to an Edomite.
Good. Good.
But yeah, I believe she's married to an Edomite. But nevertheless, what's happening with Americans, you know, she have a few jakes on it, but usually she's always focusing, because there was quite a few jakes in this one. But what's happening with these people now is they can't unsee what they've seen.
Right.
See, it's just like us. You know how we would call once we got it and we understood, we could do nothing but forward the gospel. We could do nothing but do the work. We could do nothing but find and seek the brotherhood and link with the brotherhood and stand shoulder to shoulder with other men. And that's we are who we are, you know, and I'm thankful. I wouldn't want to be anything else, but that's what's happening with these people. They can't unsee the wickedness that they unsee. And it's hard for Edomites. Why? Because they've been fooled into believing that they are good people and they're the good people of the earth. We're the civilizers and they're finding out that that's not the case. Yep. It's that mirror in the face thing that you mentioned. All right,
cut back.
Hold on, I'm gonna play this, brother.
Oh, okay, so
It's the new thing. People literally waking up and realizing what is going on in this world.
The life we thought we had, it's gone. What you've been planning for and saving for and working for and dreaming for, those things are all gone and they are not coming back.
She's about to cry.
Yep.
We have two choices in this moment. Because I think even the most deeply asleep among us, in your heart of hearts, you know what we thought we were going to, that future is absolutely gone. So what are we going to do about it? We can sit here quietly and let this play out. Are we going to stand up and try to salvage something for our children and our children's children? I have a brand new granddaughter. She was born last month. And I will not be silent in this moment because I don't know what her future is going to look like. But
Slavery.
I know what it will look like if I stay quiet. And that I cannot do.
I got you.
Yes.
Bravery is not the absence of fear. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's doing what has to be done, even if your voice shakes. Even if you're so scared you're not sure you can move one foot in front of the other. It is time to realize we do not have the life we had before, and it's not coming back.
Yes.
I miss the days when I didn't know all this shit. I miss the days when I thought that the food and water were clean and perfectly healthy to eat. I miss the days when I thought that money was real. I miss the days when I thought that politicians actually had our best interest in mind and there were smart adults in the room. I miss the days when I didn't know about the absolute devastation that the United States has brought on the planet through its foreign policy. But here's something that I think is true for all of us. Once you know all this stuff, there's no going back. There's no option to take the blue pill ever again. I'm stuck with this. I'm stuck with this urge to at least talk about it, because if I keep all this bottled up, I'm gonna lose it. But I do still miss those days. It was a simpler time. It was a nicer time. It was
done.
a more peaceful time.
That was the point. I wanted to get to that point. And then there was another guy that said he, it pains him to realize that his government has been being run by demonic people who do horrible things to children and people. So
you don't say.
And have we not been telling you this since 2007 on the internet? All right.
And you see what's funny about this goes right back to the Sirach we read. He doesn't care that the evil happened. Mm-hmm. It's because he has to know about it. And
right.
To deal with
it was better when he didn't know, when he didn't understand it.
He don't give a fuck that they've been doing this shit. It's just the fact that
because he was living good. It's the fact that it's affecting Edomites. Now they have the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
They have to. He said he wanted to take the blue pill. You can't take the blue pill.
Now it's us and we. Yeah. We gotta stand together, brother.
Exactly. He think this the Matrix. We take the fucking red pill.
Nah, you get your ass whooped.
Nah, man. Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, exactly.
Blacks and whites gotta stand together, brother. And it's against the rich white. Against the rich elites. We gotta man.
It's against the
You gotta pay.
I got a quick one.
Bring it out, brother.
This is Psalm 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall fear. All that see them shall flee away. And that's what everybody's fleeing away from the American economy, the American way of doing things. And they realize that all their problems go back to Wall Street.
And not just America, they fleeing away from the chief.
Yeah.
Remember, America's called what? It's called Babylon, the glory of the Chaldees.
Yeah.
Right. All right. What's resurfacing is a speech that Netanyahu did, and he talked about how we made you, America. And this another part that the ayah said that it's a mistranslation or misquote, but the quote is saying that we made you, and it's we made you, we can take you out. Basically, what niggas say.
Right. It's the same. It is just like that little Edomite Israeli chick. She was so proud, and now she was embarrassed and ashamed. But she was not embarrassed and ashamed when she said it. The one in Thailand, when they did all them Israelis were sitting there eating all that food, racked up them bills for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and didn't want to pay, and light up a little cigarette. My money build your country.
Yeah.
Wink at her.
The scripture say.
So, but you ain't spending your money. You eating all my shit. You would then spend some of your money and help build my restaurant, bitch.
Exactly. I think it's in Jeremiah. It say, your mother that bore you should be ashamed of you.
Yeah.
Talk about
that's how you know it going to the Revelation 17 chapter where it say they're gonna shoot upon us. These nations are seeing. This
now that you're saying that, you brothers seen the video where the dude breaks down the Zog?
No, what is
the Zog? Basically, the Zionist orchestrated governments or Zionist organized governments. Man, bro.
Can I
go ahead and get it.
I got a scripture in Jeremiah, but I want to read a quote from this devil, Thomas Jefferson. He said, notes on the state of Virginia. He said, indeed, I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just.
Oh, yeah.
That his justice cannot sleep forever. That considering numbers, nature, and natural means only, a revolution of the wheel of fortune, an exchange of situation is among possible events.
The end of Manifest Destiny.
Part 2. The sequel, bitch. It says that it may become probable that by supernatural interference.
Supernatural is how they got to where they were. But continue,
because the scriptures say a certain fearful looking for judgment. So you Edomites, it ain't about the blue. Like said, you have to acknowledge the fact of all the wickedness because it's affecting you. The scriptures say in the book of Psalms, the heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. So now that this shit is coming back on you, now that Deuteronomy 30:7 is coming back on you, now you want to motherfucking cry and weep. No, that shit ain't no, because we had to drink the cup, nigga. Yep. So now you got to get it.
Eminem said that.
Hold on. This is the book of Jeremiah 25 and 29. It says, for lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name. And should you utterly be unpunished, you shall not be unpunished, for I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth. Saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So everybody is about to get the belt.
Right.
Yeah.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, and you heathen are about to get it, chiefly Esau Edom.
It was only the I'm sorry, go ahead.
No,
they
were
saying
something.
No, I was saying the Lord's own son had to pay.
Right.
So what makes you devils think you getting away with anything?
Man.
Yeah. Ooh. Hey, what that nigga Eminem say?
Those who is not to drink the cup have drunk the cup.
Yeah.
Because you all go all with
unpunished.
What you got, Pops?
Isaiah 55 starting at 8.
Hold that.
Okay.
Don't keep that. Keep that.
BRICS versus Zog and NATO.
Okay. Now
BRICS versus Zog and NATO. These are the two major alliances pushing for world influence. And if World War III...
Now notice he said BRICS versus Zog and NATO. All right? In case you didn't hear what he said.
BRICS versus Zog and NATO. These are the two major alliances pushing for world influence. And if World War III ever broke out, this would be the two sides against each other. BRICS, led mainly by Russia, China, and Iran, started out as an economic alliance to try to stop America's economic bully power and increase their own economies amongst each other. But their ties and friendship also formed a military alliance, and they practiced drills together too. BRICS alliance members are treated fairly and with equal respect and stature. Zog, NATO, is the other side and does not treat all alliance members with equal respect and stature. It has an up and down power structure. The next level is America. Third tier is Western Europe, and everybody else is below that. BRICS really stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And ZOG really stands for Zio-occupied governments. It's named that because Zio, Israel, is the top of the pyramid. But ZOG is online, and NATO is a term more commonly used in public politics, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. However, all of this is a bit of an oversimplification, just so you can see the playing field a little better. The details get a little gray. Egypt and India are technically part of BRICS, but more so economically than militarily, and halfway align themselves with ZOG. And Israel is not even technically part of NATO. Israel is just NATO's bully and leader, so that is why ZOG is more accurate to describe that alliance than NATO. Overall, on the world stage of alliances, it's BRICS versus ZOG.
That's a heavy ass breakdown, bro. That's it because it's true. Because Israel is not a part of NATO, the EU, and none of that, but yet they calling the shots.
Right.
All right. And they bully them. They rule over them, and they all bit to their will, and they also rule over America. And which they want to call you anti-semantics for saying so when it's absolute fucking truth. They calling the shots. It's not a fair deal. Where BRICS, everyone's trying to be fair and true. The BRICS formed just to be against Americans' economic bullying and try to do business with each other and help each other. That was the reason. And then they was like, well, damn, we all got great militaries. They seem to be so upset. Maybe our military should start drilling and training together. All right. And now here and the brothers way back then, okay, I remember way back in 2012 when Russia and China announced that they were going to stop using American money to pay and start doing business with one another way back then.
We thought it was over.
And we thought it was over. Right?
We was ready. Happy days are here again.
That's a can kicking
motherfucker. Jumping
motherfucker.
up, clicking our heels and shit, you know.
This nigga kicking cans into the fucking
But
space.
we know that none of us is quantitative easing, but nevertheless, here we are.
Yeah.
All right. And so we come to that moment when the nation shall hate the whore, because they don't want to Zog, the people under Zog don't want to be under Zog anymore. And that Zionist occupied governments, that's a breakdown. That's what I'm calling it from this point on. All right. It's gonna be BRICS versus Zog.
All right.
All right.
Right. And it all hit from the beginning anyway, because you gotta serve the younger. You gotta serve your younger brother.
And what he said was that this is what people are communicating it now. So it's not that officially, but this is what people are calling and talk about it online. And it's perfect. It's a pyramid with the Z at the top. All right, because they want to make that a word. If you say that word now, you're anti-semantics.
Right.
Then America, and then under that is NATO, and then under that is all the smaller nations. And the smaller nations, the top of the pyramid of the Z, they shit and the shit run downhill.
Yeah.
All right. What was that movie, Platform?
Yeah.
Remember that movie, Platform?
Yeah.
The Z's at the people at the top eating all the food, and then they let it go down.
Yeah.
America get it second.
Right.
So they piss and shit on the food, spit on it, and America get the leftovers, and then NATO gets the rest of the leftovers. And basically what happened? Them two dudes got on the thing, rolled up, and started killing everybody above them. That's what we're about to see. All right.
That's why they protesting in Milan, right now, Italy.
So the Zog is causing a platform. Matter of fact, that might be a lesson for me. The Zog is causing a platform reaction. All right. And the nation shall hate the whore. Bring out those scriptures.
And you know what, Elder? You know what? You were so right, because really was going to really kick this thing off is so-called Edomites or so-called white people, because Jake ain't gonna do shit. It's gonna be those who get their rights taken, and they say, "Oh, we have to fight for our shit." That's gonna kick this shit off, man.
Yeah, like you said, the first was out. The first is gone. They're going after the Second Amendment now. It is that another, and those guys gonna be like, "Hey, that's the only way we gonna be able to hold on to it." by invoking this fucking piece of paper that's supposed to be what this country was built on in the first place.
And that's where the bone came from.
And that's going to be the whole kickoff.
Yeah,
on the
Esau gonna kick it off.
Yeah, he gonna kick it off.
Niggas gonna do shit. It's gonna be
no, niggas ain't gonna do something. It's gonna be. Look, I just watched a video where Edomite showed his collection. I think he owned over 1,000 firearms.
Right.
They ready for this shit.
He had his ARs and his long rifles in one thing. He had his pistols
close combat
with switches. Right. He had his pistols and with silencers. He had his shotguns. He had all these different safes.
His John Wick.
All right.
Arsenal.
And I'm like, damn, man, you only one man. And then I said this dude just made him a target for both lawful people and unlawful people. Because they coming to collect your shit, bro. You need an army to protect that shit.
You can't shoot all that shit.
Right. You need an army to protect that shit.
Spend red money.
Right.
You know? And then he opened up a glass door. I'm like, damn, that's the only thing between it was a glass door between him and all those safes, and walked out to his own range. Well, he got his own private range. I don't even have to leave my property to fire him.
Right.
And I'm proud as hell.
Look at me.
Here we go. I'm gonna start at this Isaiah 55. I'm gonna start at 11 now. Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth; it shall not return unto me void. All these prophecies, all the things that these Edomites have to go through, that they crying the blues about now. Deuteronomy 30:7. All the curses that was on us is passing to you all. All these things that you want to avoid, you can't get around it now. Mm-hmm. It shall not return to me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please.
And guess what? We sit here and wait for the Lord to happen. Right?
Yep.
I don't give a fuck what these people say, man. Hey, look, for you brothers, man, we ain't missing out on shit.
Right.
Okay.
These things are happening, man. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua word gonna be true and every man gonna be a liar, man.
Right.
Just sit back and just watch.
Right.
Isaiah 4:1 gonna happen on this side, man.
This is the movie, and we watching the movie. We seeing all the major players step up to their roles and be locked in, and even if they wanted to change it, they can't. And it shall prosper in the things whereunto I sent it, going up to 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, says Yahweh. So he says there's going to be massive destruction. He said there's going to be massive death. The Lord says that vengeance is in his heart. All this has got to come to pass, and you all can't get around it. You can't slow pedal it. You can't tap dance it. You can't soft shoe it off or any of that. We're going to watch you do the dance now.
Right. But we tell them to dance. We tell the elites. This is what you finna do, and you're gonna dance.
That you're gonna do the dance.
And you're gonna do it well. And guess what? We're gonna get out of here.
Sing me one of them Edomite war songs while your ass go down.
You sing us a song.
Sing us a song.
Who said song?
That's it.
Everybody do the hustle.
That's it. Do the hustle.
You must whip it. How was that? When a problem comes along, you must whip it. And we will whip the fuck out your ass.
Yeah,
you must whip it.
Let me read. This is a message that I got from one of my clients who we used to talk about this stuff. All right, back in the day, years ago.
Right.
And well, I won't share that part.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what she used to do. What she was a booty model.
Wow.
She was a booty model. And I used to, help her work out, get in shape, right?
Type of firm.
So she could, sell her ass.
Right.
Put images of her ass.
Right.
All right. But this is what she wrote to me. She sent me this message. This was last week. All right, because she had a son, and she sent me because I used to train her and her little son be running around and all that. Anyway, but it says, "Hi, I've been thinking about you. The world is officially burning down, and I wanted to check on you. Also, I thought you might get a kick out of this photo from our vacation. That's I ain't gonna say her son's name. Much taller than me now. Sending you lots of good vibes. Let you know when you ready to come, when are you ready to leave the country? Basically, she like, wherever you going, I'm going. Cause she's checking on our position. No, but she told me, she's an Edomite. She ain't got, but nevertheless, she told me, we have these conversations, and then when I was talking about, how, how women gonna need a man that's rough and rugged, and how blah 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 blah. She was like, I don't have none of that. She said, man, he's a wimp. Can I just come with you? And I was like, but
that quick?
With all that being said,
and with
all that being said, I said all that just to, but that's the way people are thinking now, because people that you spoke to, I get a lot of text messages from people from the past, like, damn, friends that your first person when everybody woke up, who's the first people you went to? Your friends and family.
Yep.
Right?
How many of us have them?
Yeah. But I found that video with that proud ass Edomite with his guns.
This is a 2-year update on my insane gun collection. If you click the video below, you see what it looked like 2 years ago. I've went from $750,000 in guns to slightly over $1.5 million. I've added this pistol safe here. I've added this safe with my shotguns and my long guns. And then I added this 50 BMG walk-in vault. Over 18 different 50 BMGs. I added my HKs, my F1 firearms, my Desert Eagles, my suppressed weapons, my BMGs.
Look at this shit. You like in a gun store.
That's been added. This safe has been added. It has my AKs, my other SBRs, my Uzis. You name it, I have it. And the ability to walk out my door and shoot anytime I want. There's a way to send it with no issues.
He got his own range in his backyard, and he walked right out that glass door. You see that? It was just a little bitty, flimsy glass door.
Wow.
That's between
him and all that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, all that to get hit with an energy weapon.
And no kidding. And then not only that, but the dude had a wall full of what do you call 50 cals? Them long range.
Long range.
Just 50 cals, a whole wall full of them.
Damn.
He said basically this nigga had more shit in his stores than the Eagle. If you ever been to Eagle, he had more shit in his in his house than they have in the fucking gun store, bro.
There's a lot of Edomites like that.
Then he got ammo for all of them.
I sent you one. It's a video. I sent you the phone with the man. This man has tanks. See what he was doing?
Goddamn.
He was buying old shit from older wars, and he said basically at the end of the video, he said all of it is active and ready. The video title is "The Most Armed Man in America." This man has, he literally got.
Okay, well I'm gonna play it.
Damn.
I'm gonna play it. But this, goddamn, that's what he's standing with. Shit.
My name is Mel Bernstein, and they call me the most armed man in
Bernstein.
I have over 4,000 weapons in my name, over 200 machine guns. I have mortars, bazookas, tanks, half-tracks, attack jeeps, flamethrowing, and everything I have is legal.
Well, America about to get towed the fuck up.
Dragoman, my gun store. Right now, you're not a trespasser, you're a target.
3% of Americans own, according to a recent study, over 50% of guns. You probably fall into that group.
Yeah.
Why do you think so few people have such a large concentration?
Oh, Sly, can you pause that real quick?
Addicted to them.
Did y'all brothers hear that?
We're driving
3% of Americans own over 50% of the fucking guns.
That's insane.
Esau. That's Esau. That's a lot. Because when I searched for the video, there's a video right under there. Another nigga with a huge gun vault. They talking about look inside my $250,000 gun vault. Esau keep investing into them shits too, man. Esau was fucking right, but that's why Biden said when he was talking about the Second Amendment, he said y'all worried about guns. He was talking to the American people. He said we have airplanes and bombs. They ready to bomb your ass. All right?
Yeah.
They ready to fucking bomb.
They gonna send drones on you, and that guy who broke down the fear that people in South America now have of America because what they did in Venezuela.
Right.
That's only about a minute long. I can play. I'm pretty sure I got that one. I still have it.
That nigga got tanks and all type of shit.
That nigga said, I got tanks,
bazookas,
flamethrowers.
Shit, he's throwing at
flamethrowers.
He gave niggas the fucking jab.
Check this out. This is what a security guard said one of them that survived, what he talked about when they kidnapped the president of Venezuela.
Okay.
He's going to give a breakdown of how 20 men came in and killed hundreds of soldiers. All right. Because of the weaponry that they had. It goes back to that explanation of you going out there with a wool club and a loincloth against a man that's armored.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
Carrier guard that was protecting Maduro has spoken, and you got to hear what he said. It's in Spanish, but I'll translate. Also, Trump announced that, the cartels, they're going after him in Mexico. The whole vibe of Latin America has changed because of what happened in Venezuela. And now that we're getting first-hand accounts from people that were there, the soldier says they didn't hear him coming. He says the Americans had technology superior to anything they've ever seen. Everything that they were using for radar, for anything, was completely taken offline. They had drones, and the drones were taking out bases and taking out things faster. They have no technology. They've never had to fight against drones. He also talks about that there was only 8 helicopters. There was only 20 men that were sent in, and those 20 men killed hundreds of their men, and none of those soldiers were injured. He talks about it felt like they were firing 300 rounds.
I've never heard in my life of a firefight with that many soldiers, and you take no wounded.
Not a wounded.
20 men against hundreds, and not when we all 20 of us walk out unscathed. Did nobody even get hit?
Well, if the Lord wills,
man,
that's it. It is impossible. It is possible.
Nothing they've ever seen. Nothing that they can.
This was on a worldly level. You gotta understand what you're hearing, brother.
The Americans had some kind of sonic shock boom that was sent out, and everybody immediately started bleeding profusely out of their nose. They couldn't even gather themselves because whatever was sent at them made them fall to their knees and vomit blood out of their mouth and out of their noses. They were incapacitated immediately.
Wow.
He says he never wants to go through that again. Doesn't want to have to fight with the Americans again. He's sending warnings to everybody out there that you think you can fight the Americans. You don't even know what their weaponry is like and what they're capable of. 20 men took out hundreds.
So basically, Esau was like a fly swatter to a fly.
Right. Right.
All right. This heavily armed fly that had all these votes and all these guns talking shit. And then this big ass fly swatter just came and killed his ass.
Yep.
All right. And so basically what this breaks down to is that that's his sword. He's not fighting even fairly when it comes to that anymore. All right.
No, he's always
he wants to incapacitate you, and then when you all fucked up, come in and shoot you when you defend. All right. So the thing is that we're really going to need for when the Lord comes and we're going to really need their salvation. Somebody get that Daniel 12:1. Right. And then when the Lord lifts up that standard, we're going to have to be changed to something else. We're not, flesh and blood won't be able to fight Esau, Edom, man. That's the point. That's why I played that.
It's Daniel 12:1. And he didn't mention the fact how they got past all of the Russian missile systems and got past.
He said everything that they had, it took offline. They shut down their whole system. So he said that we never even heard them coming. It's all of a sudden, it's just somebody appear in the doorway, you fucking terminate and just start spraying.
Your ass, motherfucker.
Right. Pretty much. The nigga aims something at you, you start throwing up and puking, and then he starts spraying you. It's like, can I finish spraying puking first? Goddamn.
No, they showed you that. Yeah. They showed you that in that first Hulk movie where they shot that sonic wave at him and had him all bent over. And this was the Hulk in his Hulk stage having to fight.
Well, it took his rage to get up.
Right.
You know, he gets strong as he get mad.
Right.
But first, they fucked him up at first until he got mad enough to where he
He's finally able to come up with
What they show you in multiple movies. We're talking about these sonic weapons and all this, but also these biological shit. They show you that in Jacob's Ladder. If you ever see the movie Jacob's Ladder, basically they had these motherfuckers killing each other. Manchurian Candidate, you know. Yeah, man.
They were testing drugs on the soldiers, man, to see their reactions.
All that.
And a lot of them that Vietnamese, that Vietnam thing, man. They got to pay for that because that was some extra wicked shit too. But
go ahead. Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
And guess what? Only Israelites gonna be saved, man.
The elect.
Somebody, you got some. Somebody get that that standard. That standard getting lifted up.
Yeah, I got one in Isaiah. I got one real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 31:3. Now the Egyptians are men and not power, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. So look, man. All right, the Lord's gonna break your teeth out of your mouth. You know, we were going into how you were dealing with iron and stuff. This guy has been given the sword, man. But Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he's gonna come to break that. You're not gonna be able to do nothing against the chariots. One angel could destroy the whole earth.
And see, that's the way that he described how Esau came in. Yahushua is coming, bro.
I will not meet thee as a man.
He's not gonna meet thee as a man. So, first of all, your weapons won't work on them at all. Right. He already shows you when you shot a hellfire missile.
Yep.
All right, and they let you hit it.
Yep.
It actually, usually the chairs destroy them, just avoid it, just move, bob and weave on that shit like fool. It actually let them hit it, and then it took off unscathed, unscratched, no damage.
Yeah.
He was like some JC shit. Put that shit off your shoulder, man. Like, bitch, nigga.
Hey, Elder, you remember those it was like 3 chariots. They was dropping like they was dropping kind of like metal liquid. The chariots was dropping like some kind of metal liquid on the earth, and they hit them with some missiles. Bam, bam, bam. And then when the smoke cleared, they just still was sitting there doing their job, doing whatever Lord had them doing. And like, bro, there's not. Oh, you had the one chariot. The Iranians was shooting at this motherfucker. I don't know if you saw it.
It flew through.
It like it was ice skating.
Yeah,
he's like a motherfucker ice skater and shit. It was just bullets is flying. I'm just ice skating.
Hey, the weapons. Always say, the weapons you devils do have. The reason you have them because the Lord gave them to you.
Isaiah 54:17.
Hey, what you always say?
But he on the scripture, brother. Let him break it out.
I got that scripture. Ask for the NLT Bible. Isaiah 59:19. In the west, people respect the name of Yahweh. In the east, they will glorify him. For he will come like a raging flood tide, driven by the breath of Yahweh. All right.
Yeah.
Come on, brother.
That's right. The
Lord is coming, man. So Esau, and then them Esau's and all the weapons, y'all just gonna end up shooting each other, man.
I got that.
Okay, you're gonna end up fighting each other, man. That's the beautiful thing about it, man. Because you got all them guns, thinking you're gonna have you a race war and just destroy everybody brown. And the truth of the matter is, you getting ready to destroy everybody that's pale. Y'all getting ready to shoot and fight each other.
This is Isaiah 19.
ISIS killing Edomites, man. The Mexicans are getting caged up and it's fucked up, but who out there protesting? You fucking crackers, man.
Yeah. And the Lord of men of war. You don't know who Jake is.
And they protesting because they know what this leads.
Yeah, he got right because the Lord got inside us, people behind enemy lines. You don't even know yet. But go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So you got all these cachets, you got all this shit. Y'all just gonna tear each other up, man. All right, and the elect gonna come through. Thanks. You know what I mean? Fucking life straws, bug out bags, canned goods. Thank you.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's over.
Sandwiches.
Right?
MREs, toilet paper, batteries, all type of shit.
Yeah. Wives. She survived. She got hit in the leg.
We're gonna do better. Like we came out of Egypt. What the Lord said, the women who wasn't touched, man.
Come on, man.
All right. We better than that. It's Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. All right, so all this shit you saw, you got $900,000 arm rudder, like the elder said, the brother read. This is for y'all. Maybe it's 2/3, but the elect is gonna be straight, man.
Yeah.
All right, this thing, bro. The spirit is scripture saying what they say. This is not 70 AD.
That's right.
All right, this is not 1619. Right. This is not 1894. This is not 1992. All right, this is our deliverance here, man. All right, this is when we get the fuck up out of here. So when all hell break loose, when the Lord put that standard, we're gonna be untouchable.
Yes,
right.
When Isaiah 91 is in effect, we're gonna be untouchable.
Hey, well, no, well, you want to just read it. It said, "He that hopeth and helpeth should fall together." All you niggas that want to help your daddy Esau and shit, you gonna be, you gonna go down right along.
Matter of fact, get Isaiah 13. We're gonna close with that. Those who joined unto them, man. All right. So you wanna fighting Esau's armies. You were after he done rape, robbed, and murdered, and still rape, robbing, and murdering your people. Still doing it currently, and you still want to go serve him. Well, especially all you jakes that's joining in the military at this time, especially after you've seen the Hebrew videos, and then you still want to go join, you know.
The breakdown of the chariots and all the other kind of stuff that's going on. You want to go and join that and square up against Yahweh Shah? Go ahead, do that.
That's it.
Can I just finish this verse out real quick? I'm gonna start over. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise up against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. So anybody that speaks against us as well, like it says, a dog shall move his tongue against us.
Yeah.
Vocab, Mike Evans, all you motherfuckers that scoff doesn't talk, y'all gonna die, man. This is the heritage. Facts, goofies, man.
Yeah, you're gonna bring us in your courts, you know, before the gates of the nobles. And the truth of the matter is that you're really bringing us to your judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, because it's your judgment that's really coming.
This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. So this is our heritage. This is our birthright.
That's right.
All right. The Lord has claimed us as his sons again, and part of us being his sons again is the fact that you can't do anything to us. All right. What you say, scoffing us is coming against us, is your death, man.
Right. Yeah. And then there's also, like you said, brother, let me lamb back off that. You know,
oh shit, sorry. I'm sorry.
I
hold it.
I got it. Okay. But a part of us becoming his sons again is proving that you're not.
Facts.
All right. All right. That you got a people on earth, you know, the leaders of the Zog, who've been claiming to be the people of the Lord, and that's another thing that's coming out on the mass scale. The evidence of that is coming out even more so, not only from us anymore.
Yes.